If you'd like to strengthen your legs, but you have too much pain or lack mobility to do a full squat, then this video is for you. I'm Dr. Dave Candy, and I recently made a video about how squats are the best strengthening exercise for seniors, even if you do have arthritis. But you do have to make some compromises if you have arthritis in your knees or your hips that you may not be able to go into a full squat. You may just have to do a partial squat. And so if you'd like to be able to get more range of motion out of your squat, but you do have some arthritis in your knees or your hips, using TRX straps are a great alternative to allow you to get deeper without needing to put as much force through the muscles in your legs or as much compression through your kneecaps. So here are 3 exercises you can do to strengthen your legs if you do have knee arthritis that use TRX suspension straps. And the first one is just a traditional squat. But as compared to a usual squat, you can use the straps to give you some assistance with your arms so you're not carrying your full body weight. Now, you can suspend these from the ceiling, and at home we actually have them hanging from the ceiling, but I figured not everyone has a hook on their ceiling where they can hang them. So you can also do it putting them over top of a doorway. But one really important consideration just for safety is you want the doorway to be pulling shut when you hang the straps so that you don't fall backwards if the door pulls open. So make sure that you can see the door jamb on the side that you're doing the exercises on. If you do have other people in the house, it's probably good to let other people know that you're doing the exercises, or even just lock the door so that nobody can accidentally open the door on you. So that being said, let's get started. The first exercise is just a traditional squat. And just like with a regular squat, you want to make sure you find the right foot position. So if you naturally tend to toe out, have your toes turned out a little bit when you do this exercise. If your toes naturally point straight ahead, then have your toes point straight ahead. But you don't want to force your toes straight ahead. Just put your feet in a natural position when you're doing the exercise. Then you want to step back to a length where your arms are bent slightly when you're upright, so that when you come down, your arms are straightened. Then as you squat down, you use your arms to take some of the weight, and you can use a lot of force out of your arms, or you may just use a little bit of force out of your arms, depending on how much assistance you need. You do want to try to keep your weight back on your heels, and another advantage of using the straps for this type of exercise is that when you're doing a normal squat, a lot of people tend to put too much weight on their toes, and if they do sit back on their heels, they feel like they're going to stumble backwards. So using these straps can help because it allows you to sit back and put more weight on your heels, which uses your glutes more instead of your thigh muscles, and that helps take some pressure off of your kneecaps. So using suspension straps allows you to sit back a little bit farther on your heels without feeling like you're going to fall backwards. Now, if you do have some safety concerns, you can put a chair behind you, but that also will limit your depth. You won't be able to get below, obviously, the height of the chair. So again, put your feet in a natural position, sit back with your weight on the heels, use your arms to help pull up. In general, start with sets of about 10 to 15 repetitions. Just going back and forth. Now, if that gets too easy for you, you can do a couple of things to make it a little bit more difficult. You can either use your arms less, or if you've gotten to the point where you're using fairly little assistance from your arms and you need to make it even harder, you can go to a one-legged squat, which is the second exercise. And so to do that, you'll put one leg behind you, sit back, and this is actually kind of like doing a lunge, except you have one leg up in the air, sit back, and use your arms. Now this is immediately going to make the exercise approximately twice as hard, because instead of using 2 legs to carry your whole body weight, you're going to use 1 leg. So initially, if this is your first time doing a single leg squat, you're probably going to have to use a lot of force out of your arms, or you may just be able to go not very deep at first, and then as you get stronger, you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. Now the third variation is also another form of a single leg squat called a pistol squat. And for that, you just have your leg out in front of you, and you sit back like that. So those were 3 exercises that you can use to strengthen your legs using TRX straps. Now, if you need TRX straps, I'll put a link in the description where you can get those. And if you did find this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.